Oh, howdy, howdy, everybody. Another wonderfully cold day before school. Not, um, there we go. How's that sounding? That looks a lot better. Some stuff happening here that's hard to follow with my brain. Oh, man. How's everybody doing this evening? Having a good, nice, warm day, I hope. Try not to bang my microphone too much. Go. It's a little better. Hopefully not too loud, not too soft. All right. So, what is happening? Back to another, hopefully, exciting and productive day of developing a game from scratch using Godot. Let's see. I've been trying to clean up my, what do I call it? My layouts here for my displays, including my new mic position and stuff, trying to just get things somewhat organized. And while everything has been going on, another snowstorm rolled in here in Nebraska. We had a winter squall, is what they call it, which really just means a ridiculous amount of wind. So my house is getting very cold as we speak. And kids don't have school again in the morning, at least. All right, so let's get some pulled up here. Oh, where are we? I'm trying to find notes and stuff on what I've been working on, and just not super well organized this evening. Here's balance. Okay, so we are trying to as quickly as we can, hammer through some of our last minute bucket list items so I can finish up at least getting a somewhat playable demo of this first game ever ready to go. Let's see. Well, I was working on a couple of excuse me. What do I want to call them? It's a word. I'm having a brain fart. Oh my god, scenes. I was working on a couple of scenes to kind of start having. I want to have two main scenes that are playable for the demo, or no, actually three scenes. The inside, the starting ship inside level, the outside of the ship region, which is going to just be a very simple outdoorish region, and then I want to have what I'm calling, the first level 1, which is going to be another ship that's crashed. It's going to just be like a wreckage. You're going to have to navigate around and try to find some of the parts that we need, and hopefully I'll be able to have some kind of robot drone things that are going to have to be obstacles to get around. That's kind of the goal right now. I want to try to get the scenes finished, or at least get them built to a point so they're workable, so I can start working on transitioning from one scene to the next. In particular, on this part here, when you hit this area, it leaves you to this, from one scene to the other. Oh man, excuse me. One scene to the other. And then and then I'll have one that goes back in, one that comes out and takes you into the level 1 and take you back out. Some simple transitions, and then I want to get the starting screen or starting scene and the end game scenes. I'll get all that kind of hammered out a little bit. First thing I want to do though is I just need to refresh my brain as much as anything, just kind of work through what I've got. That's right, I got my little guy. I've got the oxygen's depleting. I can run around. This area is pretty well built out. There's no ways to jump out of the map and so forth, other than that, of course. All right, so that works. Oh yeah, I've got the. Oh, I was gonna fix that graphic because I wanted to. Yeah, I did do quite a bit of stuff related to that movement, and that still needs a little bit more refinement. But we're not gonna focus on that today because that gets really tedious. So we're gonna do. Oh, I do want to talk about something that I did do off stream. Oh man, it's been like a week since I've done this stuff. Actually, it's been more than a week since I worked on it, I think. I was having a problem. I needed to come up with a new sprite sheet. I was trying to do some stuff with this exterior of the ship, and I've decided that was kind of a waste of effort. So this is going to go away. But I wanted to get a new sprite sheet. Right, that's the right word. So I could have walls and stuff so I could build, but I wanted them to be exterior, like cave walls, caves, or rock cliff type stuff. And this graphics kit, this basic set that I downloaded from where did I get it? I got it from one of the free game art design places. I've got it with all the original ones that came with this set, not just the ones from the demo. But I have these. Oh, I want to mouse over it. But they're kind of like a rock wall. They've been built so they're curved, just some straight ones. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to get those so they were in a tile sheet, so I could do the same thing I did with these. Put collision boxes around them, that kind of stuff, so that I can easily draw in maps or draw in areas and places where the player can't go. And so what I came across was the montage creating feature of ImageMagick, which I've never really used ImageMagick before. And so this was kind of an interesting, what I want to call it, it was an experiment is what it was. And what I ended up doing was I took those images, I threw them into a folder, and let's see, I was still doing this. Nope. Images. Yeah. So I took all of these images here, and they're just a few of they're just generic folders, right? Some of them are a little bit different shaped here and there, but here's the ones that are important: the curved ones, the straight one, that curved one, that one, those. And I told ImageMagick that I wanted to create them, and I had to take this one. I only had one, I think. And I threw it into GIMP, and I mirrored the image so that it would mirror this way, and then it would mirror this way, both directions. So that way these would line up nicely, because this is a little bit bigger than this one, so they aren't like a perfect shape. But I wanted to be able to connect them like they were. And this montaging of ImageMagick allows you to do that. You tell it. Let's see. Do I have the commands that I ran? I believe. Oh, I don't. I don't have those commands. Let's see. That's all what I did last time. I'd like to see this because I'd like to. I'd like to do it again if I need to. Oh yeah. So I told it terrain, a PNG, and I told it I want the tile sets to be 390 by 390 because that's what the other ones were. And so I've decided I went with that, and then I wanted no padding between them, and I created this test.jpg, which basically puts them together. This is actually two sprites, but they meet up well, so they essentially touch, so they look good. So they'll look good. I use them as a sprite sheet in Godot. And then I have basically a wall in each direction. Like I said, not very sophisticated right now. I think eventually I'll add. I'll probably add at least some that go at diagonals. Maybe I'll do. Maybe maybe not quite 45 degrees, but maybe some different angles. But for the purpose of getting the simple demo out, this is going to be good enough for me. So what I'm going to do, I want to actually just take this. I'm going to rename it to Rain is let's I like to make they call it they just call it what it is. Okay, terrain. Oops. Terrain cliff. Now I'm going to copy this. Can I open it in File Manager? Heck yeah, I can. And then let's put it in. And now that I have that, it should refresh. And it's a JPEG that hopefully that won't make a difference. We'll see, I guess. And now I'm ready to let's see, outside world. Yeah. So for my outside world, I'm actually going to delete. Why isn't it letting me delete that one? Because I don't want that. And ooh, my mouse just, oh no. Oh, it did. My mouse is up here and then, whoa. Ah, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Maybe I was just losing my mind. Like my mouse was magically jumping from one side of the screen to the other. Anyway, let's see. So the outside world right now, these are going to be what I'm going to use for my basic transitions from one shipwreck to another, essentially, at least to begin with. So I'm going to need, I have this one called level 1. I'm actually going to just duplicate it. Not that one. Why can't I separate you two? No, no. I seem to have this problem whenever I need to do. I feel like it should be easy to just copy and paste a new one. There you go. Works better when you do that way. I don't know. Okay, so I figured out how to do this. Real broadly, well, this thing is huge, so I think we'll start start something like that. We'll do something this maybe. A pretty big, oops, pretty big area because this is the size of the screen, right? So maybe what I should do, I should maybe put this here. That's where we're going to start, and it's down here. Maybe like that. Yeah, that'd be good enough. Okay, so this tile map, I actually want to tile set. I want, oh, what am I doing here? Very rusty on it now because it's been a while. I'm gonna delete that. Yes. 390. Oh, look, it actually looks like it created the tiles for it nicely. So now, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's good. Let's see. I need to draw the bounding boxes on them though. What did I do? How did I do that? Oh, let's see. I don't remember. Ooh, links. Moused over something. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I have a tile set there. Physical layers. Oh, I set the physical layers. I've got to do that. Gotta remember that. Textures, paint, select a property editor, physical layers. That's how it is. Okay, so it's tile sets, paint, physical layers. Got it. Back to this one. Sorry, I got some wonderful coughs going on now. All of a sudden, great. Tile, paint, physical. Why is this? Oh, I need to add a physical layer. Physical layers. Add. Let's go back to this one. Let's see. Physical layers. It is a collision layer of 1 and 3, and it's masks 1 and 2. I always gotta trying to think through that just to make sure I understand. So the mask are the things it interacts with. It is part of layers 1 and 3. That makes sense. It's not an enemy. It's not technically a player either, I guess. We'll make a match for now. So now I've got the physical layer. Now I can come here to paint the physical layers. Draw on this. Aha, there we go. Now I can draw my bounding or my collision boxes. That. I wish I could make that. Can I make this whole thing bigger? I think I can. Not really any bigger, is it? Oh, there we go. Hot dog. Still not great. Let's see. Yes. Got watery eyes too. All right. So hopefully, now that I've kind of come over this massive hurdle that was me learning how to do this tile sheeting stuff, hopefully the rest of the at least the getting the demo going won't be too difficult. I've been kind of continuing on with the tutorial that was using this these sprites and stuff as the demo on YouTube, and I've learned a couple of things that I don't know. I don't know if he's just doing it because it's easy for a demo. But one of the things I was working on was trying to get like global settings and stuff that apply everywhere. I learned how to do that. I think that might be super useful. I can't remember. It's been a while since I watched it, so I don't remember what it was that I wanted it for specifically, and if it was something that I really needed to worry about right now. I think might actually use it for the end game scenario, or things like maybe even moving like the health of the player or the oxygen level of the player. Because right now, what I have now works pretty well. It's all encapsulated within the player node. God, man, I'm having a hard time with my words, with the player node. And so I may not have to mess with it. It may not make a whole lot of difference one way or the other. Rotate this. Oh yeah, just R. Flip it. There we go. And shit. And flip vertically. Flip horizontally. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I keep clicking? There we go. All right. Let's see. That's those. I think this one. So let's just delete a bunch of these points. Just a hair. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Oops, I'm still in delete mode. What did I do? No. This one and this one. Back to this one. I figured it out. I'm smarts. I've got brain smarts. Um, Man, having the kids having to start school late tomorrow is really gonna mess up my feng shui of the day. Kind of hoping that tomorrow morning I can get on and continue streaming. I think I got my routine figured out. I'm gonna stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those 4 days. Do them 4 days in a row, and then I'll take Monday and Tuesday off because it's kind of hard to stream a long enough period during the week when I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning for work. So I think that's what I'm gonna shoot for. And my plan was to stream Thursday evenings because I work on Thursdays, but Thursday nights I'm free to do it. And then Friday I take the kids to school most days, and I thought, well, I could get like a morning stream in and get going like right away the next morning. Thought that would be kind of cool. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm still gonna try to do it, but of course now tomorrow, the first day, I want to stream it. 9 Central Time. It's going to be a late start, so go figure. But I'm still gonna try to do it. I think in the morning, and then Saturday will probably also be a morning one, and maybe Sunday will be evening. I don't know yet. Gonna be in flux. I will try to get my schedules and stuff updated on Twitch and places, so that it shows it. I think good now. How do I? How do I back these things? How do I back this back out? Oh, that like that, I guess. And where did my world go? There it is. And that back to the tile map. Oh, does it have a white? It has a white background. Ah, I'm dumb. Forgot to. Ah, dumb. Idiot. Hopefully, I can fix this without having to go through all that work again. It didn't even cross my mind that I was staring at a white background, even though it was hurting my eyes. Wonder if it's gonna be easier to image magic remove monitor. No. Montage. I'd replace white background with transparent one. Oh yeah. cannot have transparent background colors in JPEGs. A JPEG format doesn't support transparency. That makes sense. Okay, so if you need a transparent background, you need to convert it from JPEG to PNG. Okay. Okay, because JPEG. Okay, that's exactly what this one says. Fuzz option allows a specified percentage deviations from the pure white color to be converted to transparent. Oh, this is useful, for example, when your image noise or subtle gradients. Is that convert? Is that part of? Convert? Is that part of image magic? Oh, oh, it's magic. You know. All right. Well, not very familiar with it. Image. Documents. Downloads. Images. Oh, I called it terrain, and I terrain cliffwalls.jpg. Um, transparent. I'll just call it text. I just noticed I spelled cliff wrong. I'm dumb. That's not PNG. One dash. Oops. Spell it wrong. TNSPAR. Invalid parameter. Huh. Convert. Hmm. So hmm. Out magic wand. Hmm. Oh, is convert a separate? Well, I want to remove the back. You need transparent background. JPEG, PNG. And This is the solution. This is my solution without magic wand. That must be something. Magic. I'll try to see if I can just go straight to creating PNG and see if that works. See what it looks like. Like it worked. Stop PNG. Yeah, looks the same. Excellent. Now let's try. Oops. Let's try magic. Test. PNG. Still none. Draw. Include fill. Result. Didn't I align there? Yep. So what does that mean? Non-conforming drawing permission. Next one, flood fill. Yeah, that still didn't work. Why? Huh. Oh, there we go. I just have a newer version. Magic. Magic. Oh, oh, it's magic. Version. Yeah, so this is version 7, so okay. Just do the. It's not 1x1, it's 1, 1. It's close. It's doesn't get rid of it up super close yet. Let's try to do the fuzz. Oh no, the fuzz. A lot closer. What happens? Let's see. Do I need to make it bigger to go smaller? Yeah. Let's bring it up. We'll just keep incrementing it by 20. We'll double it. We'll double it. I like to live dangerously. That was too much. Yep, and that was too much also. So we'll just go back to 50. Looks good. Looks good enough. Yeah. I'm gonna give it that same name. I'm gonna have to redo that. I know I am. Redo all that work. All right, we got that. Let's check it out. Reload. Oh. Ooh, I think I can get away with this. Okay. No, no, no. Um, physical layer. I'm gonna paint physics layer. Oh, no, 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 no. Go. Okay, now I'm gonna paint physical layer 0. I'll start with that one. And I'm gonna have to probably just draw again. Which, kind of stinks. Nothing like a little rework to start your evening off well. No. Sleep mode again. Okay. So what did I do to get this thing so big? Like I don't know. Well, I'll just live with it. All right. Getting better at this though. It's not taking me nearly as long to do this boring crap at least. All right. That one. We'll flip horizontally, vertically. Make this vertically. Nope, 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 nope. Horizontally. All right. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. This one, we'll just delete it. Now, here, let's make that map. Select it and I put it on there. Hey, no backgrounds. Yeah. All right. So let's see what we got here. Where is ruler? There it is. All right. So this is going to be an extremely simple level. My Whamadine graph scripts or graph itches is my very, very professional look at my design levels, level design. All right, so let's start with oh man, that thing is so big. Wonder if I should make that smaller because it is huge. Let's transform this thing. Oh, it has 8,000 pixels. Holy cow. Yeah, let's scale that baby down. Let's go. That's kind of getting it a little better. Try scaling it down. 1.5. 0.5. There we go. We'll scale this one down also to. Oh, that's that one. Yeah. And I probably need to move it up now because it's a million miles away. Million miles away. Okay. All right. Oh, some caffeine, I think. I mean, we've been going out of this, what, not even an hour? Gotta get this level done. Gotta get it built. Okay, so real broadly. Let's see. So this is the starting ship. This is this one. Let's name it. Ooh. Should I need to come up with a name. I need a name for that ship. But let's have some fun with this. Let's go with this. I like using ChatGPT. Give me some ship name, some names. A rescue spaceship. Hmm. You have more creative names. Infinity intervention. Hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna say can they sound like are named after a person? Cosmic Caroline's Compass. Stellar Steve's Rescue Runner. Uh, we're gonna call it the. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it the Celestia. Celestia. That's now the name of your ship. Okay, so let's pull up the tile map. Let's start. Ooh, I really need to have some like halvesies, right? Half one. Because yeah. Hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be a little odd. I mean, it's not gonna make a whole lot of difference in this for the long term, for the short term. Long run, yes, I will definitely have to have something. Let's see, where is that ship? A little way. Oh, I do need to have that. A layer. I need to add a layer. Rocks. This one is called ground. I think there's a way I can. Oh, that's kind of cool. This. Just like that. No, no, no. Hot dang. There we go. Let's see. All right. So let's do this now. Let's work on connecting these two bad boys up. Yep, definitely gonna have to come in and work on some better transition pieces. Kind of shoddy them just a little bit, I guess, for now. Actually, that I think. Um, excuse me. Okay, we're gonna do the same here. It's gonna kind of run it out like that a little bit. We'll run them up. Not quite that. I don't think. This over a hair, up. Up, down. Sway a hair a bit. Uh, and some fun little curves this way. Really good at this drawing thing tonight, that's for sure. A little corner protection in. All right, good enough. Let's go back to shift drag. Oh, I think I need to move that way. There we go. Now I can see it. Nice. Round. Yeah. There we go. We're all good there now. Okay. Oops. I'll do that. All right. Real simple, basic. Done. So that's the outside world. Oh, I want to do. I'm not done yet. I want to put some. A little bit of fun here and just do this. Outside world is Dunsies. All right. Got that kind of. Oh, it shows a crit. That's kind of cool. 0. 0. Never noticed that before. Okay. So this is where we start. This is where we want to end up. Now, what do I want to do? Let me think about this. Just the hair. Let's see. All right, let's transition to and from that. Let's work on that. I want to do that. let's see, we got the player. When he enters this area, this is when I want to switch scenes, I believe. Let's go and pull up. What am I thinking? Yeah. Oh. Change scene. Area 2D, I guess. I think I could go pull it up in that YouTube video, but that seems like a lot of work. It's one of these like 12-hour videos, so navigating the video is painful. Change scene. Visible enough. You need something to trigger the change, so either have an area 2D or collision. Step there, then you can put some code in. You can set up a signal to on body entered, and then scene. That passes. Okay, that seems absolutely simple. Probably be very similar with the way I do. Yeah, with this. This is where those collision areas. So when I have oh, I think I'm gonna have to get some cap. Go get like a Coke or something. I'm gonna need something to keep me moving. Okay, so I don't do anything when I enter those areas, so I'm gonna need to do that here. So I have the area 2D, I have the collision save. I want it to be when somebody say entered. Is that what is that a thingy? Yeah, so draw hidden rect code, child entered, child exited. Emitted when a child node enters the scene tree, either because it entered on its own or because this node entered it. Notification, it's after the child's own entered. Okay, I think that's what I want. So we'll double click on this. Name. Connect. Ooh, it even opened my code for me. Look at that. You're so nice. Didn't create the function though. Of course it didn't, because it hasn't done that ever. Void. Do I need to check and see if Probably don't need, well, because on this side I don't care if it's a, there won't be anything but the player because there won't be any non-player characters inside the ship, inside this scene. So what was it called? It's called change scene. Dot change What? Okay, I gotta look at the C# equivalent. So C# change scene. Do the scene manually. This one says change scene. Instantiated. This is like auto loading the scene only. Happens after our main scene. Maybe that's not the right thing to look at. Scene node gets add it to the scene tree. For example, take the current scene node, get its parent, then add and view free as this one. Or just call the add scene manually method. You may the enter. Oh, he's got some code here. There's that where it loads the scene and instantiates it, and then adds scene manually. Get tree, root, add child. Okay. Okay. I'll do the same thing. I can just do it right there. Scene. Outside. Resource. Load. Act. Scene. The path. Dot instate. Scene. Path. Cannot implicitly convert type node to C. What? Oh, it is just a node, isn't it? Okay. Node. Capital N. Get tree root side. These strategies exist. And delete the existing scene. And get no. Free it up. Just try it. You gonna build? Didn't do nothing. All right. Well, let's do that. See what I see. See what I can see. It didn't actually trigger anything. Collision shape 2D entered. That's what it is. Huh. Because that's a collision shape 2D. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Oops. I did child. Well, that one works only for a child. Let's disconnect that one. The player is not a child of that 2D area, so it didn't detect that it entered. This one didn't either. So much for that idea. Hmm. On collision 2D entered. Oh, I think I'm dumb, and I think I just put it on the wrong thing. Area, yeah, no, yeah, body entered, node 2D. Okay, that's easy to fix. And now let's go to that area, and let's disconnect that one, and now we'll run. Didn't even realize I was not on the right thing. Ooh, hey. Well, I guess, well, let's comment that out because that's acting very unusual. Body entered static body. Oh, gotta be a character body. Okay, okay. So it actually was transitioning. It just was transitioning as soon as the thing loaded. Wonder if is that a character body? Is that an option for this thing? Body entered. Shape. Mm. No, okay, I can't just pick that one. I thought maybe I could just, if it just would detect that particular body type. So if, how do I check the body type? I've done this before, haven't I? Um, excuse me. Let's see. Shuttle. There's no script files for those. Player stuff. It's all. Okay, so I need to check. Let's just check to see if it exists on that scene. Hmm. Same thing. No, that's not really helpful. Okay. So I need to know. You know if it's a character body 2D. But I need to use a quick bio break, and I'm gonna probably grab a Coke. So I'm gonna think about this while I'm doing my business, and hopefully I'll have found a solution when I get back. I'll be back in just a minute. All right, I'm back. I've got some glass bottle Coke ready to go. I think we're ready to figure this out. I think so. I did some quick googly searching while I was making my what we're going to say deposit, and I think what I found is when I ran through the tutorial, I've done this before. I just need to figure out what it was I did. So let's see. This is the test one that I was playing around with, and this is the guy right here. It has an on player entered signal. Okay, let's check that out. Oh, that's not what I wanted. On gate player entered. Body entered. Okay, looking at the wrong one here. What is the gate? Gate is a scene on its own. All right. Okay, so this one here, the gate has a body entered. Mm. This is on area body entered. Huh. That's exactly what mine's doing. Okay, well that's not helpful then, is it? So let's I know what the thing is. It's this thing here. It's an area, and it only interacts with players. I bet that was it. It's gonna work. Guaranteed. Ooh, it didn't. What is that static body to? Um. Oh yeah, look at this area. This will be an area. That's it. Yeah. There it is. Okay. That was it. So let's do this. Now let's run it and see if it transitions. Oh man. Love a good full sugar Coke every now and then. Hey. Hey. So I believe it worked, and I think I figured out why I need to have that globals, because I believe my oxygen level on my player. Well, maybe it doesn't go down. It's right there. It doesn't go down, but I don't have the player node here. I'm gonna pull up something that I was looking at. This tutorial that I was reading, actually it was a video. User interface. Level transition. I think the way he does it is a better way than what I was doing here. Not the section I want. Get tree root or root base. No. Scene. Change. Oops. Change scene to file. I think this is what I that. Think if I do that, then I don't need this. I don't need this. That's what I want because it actually resets the scene completely. Because when I do it this way, I'm actually changing the underlying scene, like this thing, which is probably, well, actually, no, it's not fine because I'll have all these nodes that I don't need anymore and they're still out there. They don't clean themselves up. Okay. That's now in the outside world, I need to add now the player will start there. And this time it should see, I think we saw it before. I think we saw that the oxygen level resets, which I don't want, but I'll work on that later. Huh. It didn't. Um. Oh yeah, I need to have all of these things. Can I just copy this instead of doing this one? Paste it. There, because that's a player with a camera. Right. Heck yeah! All right, so he's outside. Yep, I can. Yep, not walk through those walls. I can get past that one, but that's because I've got to fix those. Widget thingies. Tile maps. Can't get that one. That's good. This is where I'll transition into the next level. Right. Don't have any of this stuff working. So these, like the action is doing, but the oxygen level stuff isn't going down. So now I got to figure out where that's going. Starting ship. Oh, inside shuttle. I have the main display UI. why it wasn't well, I understand main action. That's working as expected. Here, inside, outside level, the inside shuttle. Yeah, so there's there's these different signals. To me. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, so I my health stuff isn't in the player. It's in the level. So that's a problem. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Mm-hmm. Because that's why it's not ticking down now. If I go look at the player, so I have an oxygen timer, and it ticks. And this timer, this timer. One timer, timeout. Oh, that's just telling me I can trigger the um, action trigger again. Okay. And so when the oxygen timer times his oxygen level drops, he emits the signal. And on this level, it catches it and it displays it on the UI. So I need to that needs to go to a global scene. Yeah, okay. I believe I can do this. Yeah, I can create an auto load. Hmm. That's a node. I need to go. I think I can just make it. Can it just be a node or can it be a script? I think it needs to be a node. That makes sense because the node will load. Heck, it might even be the UI. I might make the UI be that node. And then I'll have. How's that interaction going to work? Because the timer for the oxygen is on the player. Maybe all of that will move to the global node because that will be on every single scene. So then the global scene down. Global scene will pick O2 timer. Send data I. Let's read auto load means. The scene system, while powerful and flexible, has drawbacks. There is no method for storing information. It is possible to scene that loads and unloads other scenes with its children. However, this means you can no longer run those individually and expect them to work correctly. That makes sense. Information can be stored on disk. They're always loaded no matter what scene is currently running. They can store global variables such as player information. You can handle switching scenes. They act like a singleton since script does not support global define. Nodes and scripts. That's these statistics. Okay, yeah, so I create one. I could just make it a script. That makes sense. That would be like this one here. It's player variables. This means the node can access. Any node can access a singleton name player variables with get node player variable. Well, minus equals 10. Okay, if the enabled column is checked, which is by default, then the singleton can be accessed directly in GDScript without requiring node. Oh, right. Okay. Well, I'm not using GDScript, so that's fine. Here. Okay, so this is what we need to do then. Excuse me. Player. That is going to go away. I can still call restore oxygen. Those signals. Excuse me. So I have a take damage function. So when he takes damage, I pass in the damage amount. It subtracts from his health, and then it emits the signal. But if I think about this like this, let's do, oh, let's go back to that. I want to go back. Okay. Player health. So I think I'm going to move all of those values into its own, its own script. So a lot of this is going to get cut out on the player. So on I need it to be a scene or just a script. I'll do two. We'll do new folder. This I'm gonna call it globals. Create a new script. Sharp. This one is empty. Player variables. So I'm gonna have what health, oxygen. It? Yeah, that should be it. So I'm gonna have private. What does the player have? What does he use for health? I use a double. Oxygen. Uh, take damage. Damage. Double. Out. Equals. Out. Public void. Heal. Lower oxygen. Equals. Come on. Let's say restore oxygen. Easy. Oh. Oh yeah, I probably should put the 0. Oh, what? No, 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 no. So I've got those. Code again. So how does the UI work on here? So the main UI works by it's got the functions. So it displays messages to the user. It displays the health bar and the progress bar, and it has functions to raise and lower oxygen bar. So the UI doesn't need to be global, but the UI will need to signal or get a signal to update itself. That's part of the player. That's his current level. How do I get the user interface to get that value when it changes? I mean, this could emit a signal. That I could then put on. Let's do that. Let's go to, let's scenes, globals, player variables. Add that. Player variables does not inherit from. What? Yeah, it does. Right there. That was weird. So okay, so it's in there. We'll test it. We'll say inside shuttle. When it's ready. I'll do exactly like I do here. Some scene switcher. This code. To print the health. Save our air health to get node variables. Root player variables. gd.print. I must have screwed something up there. In fact, I know I did. Yeah. Player player health dot there. Oh, because it's not public. Public double I got some eye twitching going on. Bothersome. System double. What? Ugh. Fine. We'll make it public. If it works, I just want it to work. 100. Okay. The player variable will now have the stats. Now I need to have something with a timer will tick down those values. think I need to turn that. I think I need to turn this to its own, to a whole scene. It's just called global. Has this code. Has the health. Has the oxygen level. Has the timer. Takes it down. Then yeah, no, that's what I need to do. I'm going to create a new scene. Probably just a node. Globals. Globals. All right, let's close that one. Settings, player variables. That one. Build. Now it's mm, why is it lowercase? Okay, still works now. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Timer. Oxygen timer. Okay, this oxygen timer is on at 1 second. Delay. Auto starts. Timeout. Wrong button. Need privates. Inside starting ship. Oh, man, yeah, my eyes are dry. I'm gonna be to my end, I think, for the evening. Oh, that's right. This is all a player. I'm smarts. Okay, so I'm going to say lower oxygen, which is going to lower it by the default amount. That's going to tick every second. And now from here, oh, I'm going to need to trigger it and send and emit the new oxygen level to the UI. I think I'm okay with that because sometimes I may not want to display the UI or have the UI change. I don't know why, but I might. So I'll do the same thing here. Same ones. Player health change, and then here I will emit signal. Same player level change and oxygen. This needs public. So now I can emit that. I'm gonna go to the player code. I'm gonna start taking this code out, I think. Oxygen level and health level for sure. Those as well. Okay, so that's going to cause some other things to break. Okay, so inside shuttle. Um, is that indented? Interesting. So I've got the UI. I'm gonna have mobiles. No, I copied the mobiles. Globals. Okay, so I don't need an oxygen timer anymore. Starting ship. Side shuttle. Now I have main display UI. So what's in the main display UI that I need to do? I need to so I have those. Hmm. Now I've got to figure out where to put my. It doesn't show me globals. Or if that's a rebuild thing. Hmm. I'm gonna save and close and see if I can reopen it, if it'll show it or not. Hmm. The signals are there. Why are they there? Note the autoload object scripts. It's just like any other node in the scene. In fact, running scene, you'll see the auto node here. Custom scene switcher. Hmm. Ooh, yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I'm. I'd like to have this working, but I can't get my head wrapped around this signal that's here. Maybe I shouldn't be. No, because I emit a signal here. So the player object starting inside shuttle, the player has its own custom signal here. Yeah, so somehow I need to be able to get access to global signals. Auto load. I want to watch a video. How to connect the signal from global auto loads to a scene. There we go. Oh, I have to just say global.connect. Oh, because global is the name. Okay, so I can just connect. Let me try that. Let me just try it first on inside shuttle. I know I have one. Say connect. Something flying around. And it's not kosher. Callback call. Excuse me. Here it's gonna be on player level change. All right, let's go pull up. Connect. Mm-hmm. Yep, I think that's getting close. I'm gonna comment that out for now, but I think my eyes are getting really dry, so I'm having a really hard time focusing on the screen. So I think I'm gonna call it an evening. I will come back tomorrow and hopefully I'll have figured out the right answer here and I can finish fixing up this this new globals set, and then I can transition from one scene to the other. Actually still have my oxygen level set where it was. I guess we'll see. If not, I'll start working on the inside level that I need to do so I can finish up, and then we will maybe after that we'll get back to it. I guess until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow.